is the absolutist political position taken by some claimants who insist that their own claims are indisputable, that they represent territory, however distant from their shores, that was entrusted to them by their ancestors and who vow never to relinquish even a single inch. Where does that leave us? Well, what about arbitration? As this audience knows very well, there's currently an arbitration case pending under the Law of the Sea Convention between the Philippines and China. At the heart of the case is the question of the so-called 9-dash line, and whether that line has a legal basis under the international law of the sea. It also asks what maritime entitlements, if any, are generated by the features that China occupies. In other words, regardless of whose jurisdiction it falls under, let's say, would Mischief Reef, for example, be entitled to a 12 nautical mile territorial sea? Would it be entitled to a 200 nautical mile exclusive economic zone, a continental shelf? Those are the questions that the tribunal is being asked to consider. Now, it's really important to note that the tribunal is not being asked, and in fact isn't authorized to rule, on the question of sovereignty over disputed land features. Everyone, every lawyer understands that the issue of sovereignty is beyond the tribunal's jurisdiction. Claimants would need to agree to bring the underlying sovereignty dispute before a court or a tribunal, typically the ICJ, the International